guys, it's so good to have you here. My name is Bridget for the Tailor TV, and it's okay. I'm sorry. Hey guys, welcome again to the Tailor TV. On today's episode, I'll be talking about how to get your business plan ready enough for investors. The last time I talked about the last time I talked about how to attract investors, and now when you've gotten their attention, you need your business plan to be like slick, properly done, like get it out there, let them know, okay, this person is ready for business. Okay, so moving on, I think I say this so often, but I'll just say I'll be as quick as possible, but I'll make sure that you get the right information. Let's get on to it. First of all, you need to know who your investors are. Who do you intend to be your investor? Are you getting investment from your friends? Are you getting investment from an angel investor? Are you getting investment from the bank? First, you need to recognize who your investor is. Not guessing, of course. Someone you see is a prospect, someone you've attracted, someone who is asking you questions about, okay, so your business, tell me more about your business. Yeah, that kind of person. So be sure who your investors are. Second of all, business plan. You don't have to have a degree in economics or I don't know to write a proper business plan. Your business plan needs to be as easy as possible, not complex. You can have as many pages as possible, but it shouldn't be complex. It should be something that's relatable. I say that a lot too. Anyway, it should be something that your supposed investor can relate to. One, a layman. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. Your investor is likely not to know anything about your business. Yeah, your investor is likely not to know anything about the field you're trying to get investment for. Your investor is likely not to even be interested. He just wants you to convince him. She just wants you to convince her why your business is the business she should be investing in. Okay, so that's that about that. So there are three important things. There are three really important things you should have in your business plan, or you should focus more. Yeah. There are three things you should focus more on when creating a business plan. Your executive summary. Some people who fail to do researches and ask questions always assume that the executive summary has to do with just a peripheral of your business, but it's not that at the same time. It's a summary of what your business is about. This is the first thing an investor looks at. Because they have no idea what your business is about, they want you to explain to them in the lamest of layman English. So you know, I saw something online one time and they said so they were trying to refer to layman and they said something your grandma would read and understand. Yeah, it should be that easy. Help them to understand what your business is about. Put everything in your executive summary as simple, straightforward, with your point being made. And once you pass that, you move to the next stage, your financials. Okay, when they're done looking at your executive summary and it feels like okay, he or she is looking like it's making some sense, let's see how much money we're talking about. So then they look at your financials and they're like, she needs X amount of money for this and we're making X amount of money in return. And then so that's for your financials. Let it be that plain and simple. Let your cash flow be as easy as possible as well. Let them know how much is coming in, how much is going out. And for the bank, they want to know that their money is safe. So if you're writing a business plan, they might not be so interested in large volume scale money back. They just want to know that your business can generate their money back for them. They want to know that there's something you can give in return. The bank generally just wants security, so you have to give them something to get the money. For an angel investor, they want 30% on their money in a year, so that they can exit when they choose. they want an exit plan. They want to see that your cash flow is reasonable. They want to see that, okay, it works for them. An angel investor does not invest 20,000 naira. An angel I'm so excited about this because a lot of people ask me questions on this, and you know, sometimes I'm just like, these things aren't as easy as they would look. Anyway, so an angel investor, yeah, wouldn't invest 10 million. An angel, maybe they would, but most angel investors want to invest a lot of money because they want traction. They want that flow. They want to make sure that you're actually doing something that can churn them out a number of lots of cash, really. Okay, so that's for your angel investor, and it varies. So it depends on who your investor is. Know what they want and focus your business plan to what they want, so that you're not just putting different details that they're not really interested in and you don't put them off. In one of the videos, I spoke about how important a team is, and trust me, it really is. It hasn't become less important. It still is so important. Most investors in general would look, when you pass the first and the second test, let's call it a test, first and the second test, or first and second screening, more like, they want to see who's on your team. So who's on your team? You're trying to scale from one point to the other, and you haven't invested so much in yourself. That is, you want to, okay, for fashion, you are not trained as a fashion designer, and but you have the idea because you've spoken to a number of people, you've researched, and you know, when you're so enthusiastic about knowing a business plan, knowing a business idea, just, you know, like just dishing it out. No, your investor would want to know who's on your team, who has gone through this process. What do they know about this business? You cannot be running a business based on what you think the business is likely to turn out to. And if you follow my advice and you have, or you're starting to look for investors after a year or maybe 2 years, whichever, but after a year, then you've invested in yourself and you understand the numbers. You understand what is important. You know where to invest money in. You know what you would do that would make you run at a loss. You understand it, basically. Employ a number of people who are equipped for that duty or for that job description. Get people on your side. If you're great at communicating your ideas and you have no experience in tailoring and fashion and designing and illustration, get all of those people ready. Not just ready for your business plan, but ready in your business, because that's the only way your business is going to grow. You need someone who is doing this and someone who is doing that. This is not me trying to say that you should get all of those people together. It depends on what area of your business you're trying to scale. If you're trying to, okay, I'll use a ready-to-wear line. If you want to start a ready-to-wear line, you should have someone who knows how to design. That's if you do not know how to, you just know that you want to do that. You should have someone who knows how to design. You should have someone who manages your quality control. This could be one person who does all of this because they've done it before, but I'm just saying you need to get a number of people on your side, because that's one thing your investors are going to look at to be sure to assess the likelihood that your business would not fail. After all of this, like after going through all of this, like 1, 2, 3, then your investor will probably want to speak to you, or then your investor will probably go through the rest of the things you have written up. Do not use jargons, do not use slangs on your business, on your business plan. Once you have these 3 components really dealt with, you can sort the rest out yourself. Okay, I'm sorry. What I mean is, you have templates online you can then use to insert the rest of the things you would need. Okay. Also, one more thing I would suggest is to get if you do not want to get partners, into your business, you can get a board of advisors. Yeah, an advisory board. Okay, just like I say, it's so good talking to you. I'm so excited talking to you. It's another weekend. Please go have fun. And if you're like me, just stay home and rest and eat and be good. Until I come again your way next week, lots of love.